In our last video, we looked at the IELTS Writing Task 2 template for the opinion question, the 4 paragraphs, the best words and phrases that are advanced and will give you an 8+ band. We looked at them, we saw how we could use them, but today we're going to take it a step further and put that template into action. We're going to use this with an actual answer and see how we can use an 8+ band template for Writing Task 2 opinion question in action. Let's start with the intro. The topic of, again, everything here in bold is the template. So we're using these words from the template, the topic of, and now we're putting the topic. Government spending on space exploration. Now, this is something general that you can copy paste in majority of the questions. Has generated considerable debate in recent years, particularly regarding, and this is where your template is going to be unique because it's not copy paste like other very generic ones. You are making it specific, particularly regarding the government funding, and this is where you bring something specific from the question. This completes your general sentence. The next sentence is going to go something like this. While some individuals argue that, and here you mention the point that you want to make, space exploration is needed and even crucial, I firmly believe that, and here you state your exact opinion, continued investment in this field is justified and necessary due to, guys, this right here is where you stand out and you get an 8+ compared to other students who don't, because here you state the benefits within the opinion sentence, and then these benefits are elaborated in the body paragraphs. That gives you your coherence mark. And that completes your intro. We're going to look at body 1 and 2, but before that, let's have a look at the conclusion because it is very similar. In conclusion, although, again, this gives you the start of a complex sentence, although critics raise concerns regarding, and here you mention the topic, the high costs of space exploration, these arguments tend to, and then this is where you express this is what usually happens, they tend to overlook the wider benefits involved. And again, we're stating it in terms of our opinion. It's still aligned with your opinion. Now you say nevertheless, which is an advanced word from the template. Instead of saying I still believe or those basic words, you're saying I remain convinced that space exploration, the topic, is beneficial overall as it provides, this is again from the template, you can see how nicely it fits every time you're doing the opinion because it is very positive. And this is where you again reflect on the points you made in the body paragraph. Produces meaningful and lasting results for society as a whole. And see how this is simply paraphrasing long-term benefits for humanity. So you want to say something different, don't copy paste the same exact words. Let's go to body 1. So body 1, you're going to start with the first factor, and you can start by not using words like firstly, secondly, or to begin with, because they're way too common nowadays. You're going to start by saying one major factor is that space exploration, and here you mention that topic, contributes directly to progress and innovation. Expand it further by saying this is evident in, and now here we give our reasoning. You can again read it, it's on the screen. We're just expanding the topic. When you're done with that, you go with the concluding sentence. As a result, it becomes clear that, and again, point out your topic and say dismissing space exploration, and then you say how it's going to be a bad thing if you dismiss it, would ignore its broader positive impact on everyday life. It is full of range of sentences, different expressions, advanced words, and most importantly, this is a highly unique template. And again, our students use it to get the best marks because it has all those elements, complex sentences, different academic connectors, and the way it expands, I should say, is getting you the mark for coherence. You're going to see this a lot more in body 2. We start with a little explanation, which is then expanded and then really expanded. And again, every time we wrap it up with a concluding sentence. So this template aims to hit all those examiner marking criteria. Let's check it out again in body 2. Moreover, this is your second point. Moreover, it can be argued that space exploration, again your topic, offers significant social and economic benefits as well, but while this is part of the template, this can be molded based on what your exact benefits are going to be in this body. This argument is based on the fact that, so this kind of phrasing beautifully expands the topic you want to talk about. Large-scale scientific programs create opportunities that extend beyond immediate outcomes. So we're going on in a little bit of elaboration, but not too much yet, because we're building it. For instance, is where you go into a deep elaboration. For instance, when space exploration is prioritized, it often results in long-term stability and development through job creation, global collaboration, and technological leadership. There you go. Now this is really well explained and it has a good flow. Finish this off with something like therefore. Notice how we're not using the same words, we're using synonyms. Therefore, these advantages further reinforce the importance of, and here, of course, adapted based on the context. In this context, this fits, continuing this practice. And guys, that wraps up our discussion for today. This is one of the best templates you can use for the opinion question. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'll talk to you soon.